probably way too late for this. 2 guys in the castle. Let's see if they started shooting. CyroX and Yugo. Yugo's hurt, but barely. I don't think it was a bullet. But they do know each other are here. Looks like Yugo does not want it. CyroX does. Ooh. Oh, is he gonna fall? Never seen anybody shoot from the wall. Yeah, Yugo was like, nope. Maybe not. Maybe it's just a big flank. Oh, somebody's building here. Now, how long do you think, if CyroX really wanted to loot this, right? How long do you think you should wait before you feel comfortable enough to loot this? If you're CyroX, you know? Like, for me, I'd probably get the fuck out. I mean, I don't think there'd be any point in time where I'd be like, even if I waited an hour, which I don't even know if I would do that, but I can't imagine I'd be like, I'll loot it like normal now. I'd probably just leave. Be like, fuck it. Not doing it anymore. I mean, what I'd probably do is I'd wait until I got bored and then just log out. That's probably what I would do. Ooh. I'm guessing that guy's not in Discord. He's using an in-game map. I only say that because those people are usually people that... Oh, is he running towards that area? Those people are usually people that want to stay immersed. Like, they don't use iSurvive, they don't use Discord. Alright, so we got 3 guys. Here we go. He's not swimming, is he? No. So Floki is going around probably the long way to where Castle is. At least so far. We'll see if he keeps that course or not. I think CyroX is checking out this town. See if the guy's here. Now, I didn't see this for sure, But that zombie aggroed pretty fast, so my guess is he was already pre-aggroed by Yugo running through. Could be wrong. But if that's the case, then CyroX would know that he's on Yugo's trail. Or you know, somebody's trail. But I'm pretty sure he would assume it's Yugo. Loki's making his progress, 850 meters. Yugo's 850 meters. And Yugo's gone. He's not coming back. So CyroX would have to make some pretty substantial progress towards really either direction. It's going to take a while, though. CyroX has to go to one of those two locations, because Floki is either going to go in here, which is gassed, which is the medical. This does not have a name. Really cool place, though. Maybe it's not gassed. The admin map shows that it's gassed, but admin map sometimes is buggy. Guy's looting, but there's not much to loot here. Looks like he's not even going for the construction. I don't blame him. Ooh, is he cutting over? Oh, he might see. Oh no, he can't see it. He might cut over. That peninsula is Refugee Island, or I mean, Camp Refugee. Looks like Floki is bypassing the medical, which is what I want him to do. CyroX is still making his way east, which is not what I want him to do. And he's doing it substantially slower than Yugo. So he's never going to catch up to Yugo. Unless Yugo changes his mind and goes back up northwest. Loki's about ready to hit this convoy. Obviously there's no loot in these pillboxes, but on this convoy there's no loot except the first and third tank, the ones with the medical and their medical. Medical loot. Yugo is swimming over to Camp Refugee. So we won't see him. He successfully evaded the shooter. CyroX. So CyroX shot him, and they were... Well, CyroX was hunting him at the castle, and Yugo was just trying to get out, and he did. Bro, why are there not presents here? Holy shit, how do you aggro so quick? So, Floki is shooting everything. He's not trying. He could easily knifed all these Zeds. It's raining. I love fighting Zeds in the rain or at night if you have NVGs because they're so easy to just knife all of them. CyroX is following the path of Yugo. He is getting away from Floki. I don't think there's any chance that CyroX is going to get to this construction and cut across the river. And even if he did, Can we get some wolves or something? That'd be cool. Not that many people on the server right now, so if there are animals, they're gonna spawn in where players were. Like right now, the bottom left quadrant of the map, nobody's been there for a while, so wolves won't spawn there. Now, sometimes wolves can be carried. You know, if you've ever seen... I mean, mistakes can happen in the code also, but if you've ever seen, like, a bear where there's never a bear, or wolves, too. Wolves are my favorite because they can scare deer, and then the deer start running, but they've already locked onto the deer. And the deer and the wolves run the same speed. So unless the deer gets cornered or stuck or something like that, unless that happens, they're just going to run forever. So, and then once the wolves catch up to the deer, if they kill it, the wolves now live there. They don't go back to their grazing area like Zeds do. Zeds go back to their grazing area. So you drive out of a town, you know, dragging Zeds with you. As soon as you're too far away for them to see you, to like lock onto you, they start walking back home like a bunch of drunk kids. Ah, Floki's going straight to castle. CyroX, get bored, go back. Well, that's a little ballsy. Right there on the road? I mean, you can see that. Yeah, I don't know about that. All right. Well, it would have been extremely easier for CyroX to go back here and just cook in a house. He'd be able to have a gun in his hands, cook fast, but I mean, he'd be more obvious. So anytime I see players do this the hard way, I think that's their strat. I think that's, you know, if you definitely don't want to be caught, then you have to cook in the woods, which you can still get caught, but probably be a poor idea to cook in a town that you think your enemy ran to. What was that train here? Oh, it's not a train. How much food we cook in there, bub? See what homie's doing. Floki started his journey here. And then he ran all the way around this whole thing. And now he's at Castle. And CyroX started his journey at Castle. And Yugo did too. Crazy how people do this big circle. Still are kind of in the same area. CyroX cooking his last steak on the coals. Yay! No, I know that's not what he was doing. Alright, and he's out. It's mission time. He got just enough food and he's gone. Hey, Kamenka joined. Where's he gonna pop up? So right now we have Floki, Kamenka, CyroX, ForrestBrother, Yugo, Noam, Slowby, and I don't see who else. So now Kamenka is in the bottom left part of the map. So now wolves can generate there. And Yugo logged out. So as unlikely of the chance of CyroX crossing that same path, now it's impossible for them to see each other. Our only hope here right now is CyroX going back to Castle, which even if he sprinted there, that would take him like 5 minutes. Do you have a mag and then a gun? Okay. When I used to play, I was just thinking this because this guy has an armband, but I don't think he has a teammate. But when I used to play, I would always wear an armband when playing with nobody, when I don't have a team. If I have a team, I do not wear an armband. If I don't have a team, I wear an armband. I know that sounds strange, but my team's school of thought was, you know, when you saw an armband, you assumed, wow, he is taking the same freaking path. How funny is that? We would think, okay, well, if you're solo and you're spotted, we want people to be more cautious. So that way they operate slower, give you a chance to get out of there, or you move a lot faster while they're moving slow. And then when we are a team, if one of us dies, we don't want the people assuming that there's more people. We just got good at recognizing each other. So, yeah. Thought he was gonna get knocked off. Well, I would love Yugo to log in. Camp Refugee did get gassed. So he's not going to be able to do anything with that. Nice. Yeah, he's going to have to keep it moving. That's always a bummer when you finally get someplace and then it gets hit. Alright, I'm going to kill it and stay logged in just in case something happens, but it's probably not going to.